guys, today we talk about sex when you are on your period. A lot of people have wrong assumptions about sex during this time, but actually there is no need to avoid sexual activity during these days. Though period sex can be a bit messy, it is safe. There is no need to skip your date because you are on a period, and having sex when you are menstruating can actually offer a few advantages. So let's talk about them and how to do it right during this delicate time. And remember, there is no wrong time for having sex. Please comment below what's your opinion on sex during period. So what are the benefits? First of all, it's a relief from cramps. Orgasms may relieve menstrual cramps because when you have orgasm, the muscles of your uterus contract and they release. That release brings some relief from the period cramps. So sex also stimulates the release of chemicals called endorphins, which make you feel so good. So for everyone who is struggling with cramps, sex is a better way than taking medications. And the second advantage, shorter periods. Having sex may make your periods shorter because muscle contractions during orgasm push out the contents faster. So that's exactly what we need to make it go away and enjoy sex fully. Increased sex drive is another awesome benefit. Many women are feeling more turned on during their periods, and sensations from sex are way stronger. And the next one is natural lubrication. Blood acts as a natural lubricant. Even if it doesn't look like that, it does feel like that inside. So here there are a few tips to make your period sex more comfortable and a less messy experience. First of all, be open and honest with your partner and tell him that you have a period. Tell him how you feel about having sex during this time and ask how he feels about it. Guys don't like this kind of surprise, but giving him an option in advance is always better than nothing. But if you two really want to have sex or haven't seen each other in a long time, honest conversation and offering partner a choice is the smartest thing to do. Have a towel on the bed, better of course dark colored. Or have sex in a shower or bath to avoid the mess completely. So keep wet wipes by the bed to clean up afterwards. Have your partner wear a latex condom. It will protect against pregnancy and STIs. If you know that days like 3rd or 5th of your period are lighter, try having sex on those days. However, if sex on day 1 of your period doesn't bother you or your partner, just go for it. Lying on the back during sex can lessen the blood flow. So be careful about deep penetration and avoid deep penetration positions. If you are on vacation and want to delay your period, you can also take birth control without any breaks between packs. It's not recommended to do it often, but once in 6 months it's safe to avoid your period this way. If you feel super uncomfortable when you think about vaginal intercourse on your period, maybe it's the right time to explore anal sex. In another video we talk about preparation for anal sex and I will leave a link in the description. Decrease the flow. To minimize the amount of blood in your vagina during sex, you could try a menstrual cup, a relatively small flexible device. It's an alternative to tampons or pads. So it collects the blood as it passes through the cervix and keeps the vagina relatively clean. Most reusable menstrual cups need to be taken out before sex, but the soft disposable ones do not. Your partner shouldn't fill the cup and there shouldn't be any leaks during the intercourse. Another option for decreasing the menstrual flow is a vaginal contraceptive sponge. It traps the blood in upper part of the vagina, just like the menstrual cup. Though it may not be as effective at collecting the blood, it's likely more comfortable. So it also has the added benefit of preventing pregnancy. Both the menstrual cup and vaginal contraceptive sponge should be removed right after the sex. Female condoms are another good option. They are made from very thin, soft material called polyurethane, and they are worn inside the vagina to prevent semen getting to the womb. When they are used correctly, female condoms protect against pregnancy and sexually transmitted disease. The female condom can act as a barrier between you and your partner, keeping you both mess-free as possible. What are the possible side effects? The biggest downside to have sex during your period is the mess. Another worry about having sex during your period is the risk of passing the sexually transmitted disease, because these viruses live in the blood, so they can spread through contact with infected menstrual blood. There is a belief that you can't get pregnant during this time, but it's not always the case. If you have a short menstrual cycle, your risk of getting pregnant during your period is higher, so it's always better to have a protected sex or use a birth control. Thanks for watching this video. There is no bad timing if you really want to have sex. And I'll see you next time in Bed with Kate.